two people who died in a violent clash over a parcel of land at Dagomba-Line in Kumasi have been laid to rest after a short Islamic ritual. 25-year-old refrigerator mechanic Zubairu Zakaria and 20-year-old scrap dealer Abdul Mumin Harun were buried under tight security alert. They were among casualties in 2 days' confrontation in a dispute between scrap dealers and another group over ownership of land occupied by squatters. 120 people were arrested in connection with the incident. They've been remanded into prison custody by the Asokore Mampong Magistrate Court. My colleague Ohima Interior of our security desk has more.
The Municipal Security Committee is taking steps to avert escalation of the violence. Chief Executive Ali Duseidu says the feudal factions have committed to peaceful means to resolve the impasse following a series of meetings. He dismisses reports of the clashes having ethnic undertones.
We do apologize for that. You're watching Joy News Desk with me, Araba Kumson, and we're taking a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go away. And you're welcome back to News Desk. Let's go back to our earlier story where two people who died in a violent clash over a parcel of land at Dagomba-Line in Kumasi have been laid to rest after a short Islamic ritual. Ohima Interior has the rest of the story.
The Municipal Security Committee is taking steps to avert escalation of the violence. Chief Executive Ali Duseidu says the feudal factions have committed to peaceful means to resolve the impasse following a series of meetings. He dismisses reports of the clashes having ethnic undertones.
It is so fruitful. We resolved to have 4 persons from each faction to go to either faction, to go and explain to them, to give them a symbol of unity, a symbol of preparedness to make sure we get peace within the community. And that's what they did. They went to both factions, they spoke to them. Currently, as I'm speaking with you, the situation is relatively calm. As we see, it wouldn't degenerate because the sort of remorsefulness that has been exhibited, and we feel it down there. We are hoping and praying that it wouldn't escalate. This might be the end of it. Because there are issues that we need to talk about, there are issues that we need to tackle, one after the other. First thing first. Now the first thing is to make sure that we get the dead bodies buried, then we look at the next line of action. What do we need to do to make sure that we bring finality to the issue? It's about land matter. It's purely land matter. It has nothing to do with Zongo Dagomba faction.
Dagomba community says it will collaborate with security agencies to quell any attacks involving its members. Foseni Abubakar heads the community in the Ashanti region.
We hear some commentary we are unhappy about. There are suggestions that Gombas are fighting Zongo people. It's never true. We are all Zongo people. The leaders of the other faction are always in the company of the Imam of the Dagomba community all the time. If the youth had prompted the Imam or his deputy, this wouldn't have happened. Somehow, he did not know this could have been avoided. Nonetheless, we are for peace. Nothing untoward will happen again. God forbid.
From Kumasi for Joy News, Ohima Interior reporting.
And Ohima Interior joins us on the line for more on this. Ohima, so what's the security situation in the area now?
Araba, it has improved significantly with the continued patrol of the police and military team who continue to monitor developments here at Dagomba-Line. And beyond this, now the Municipal Security Committee is also involving leaders of the two factions to the extent that they have also involved the office of the regional chief imam to help solve this problem. So residents this morning have been going about their normal duty. But for now, those who have been operating on this piece of land have been asked to stay away from the land until officials are able to bring finality. Don't forget, last week, over the weekend, the Municipal Security Committee, made the 4 suggestions to the Regional Security Council, first to involve the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly in the resolution of this matter, and also called the Assembly and then officials of the railway company to a meeting to determine or to decide who is the rightful owner of that particular stretch of land. So that has been, I'm told, the regional committee has received these resolutions from the Asafam for Municipal Security Committee and will be dealing with the matter as urgency.
Interesting. Now, Heming, away from this, we do understand the police has arrested a woman who filmed, or put out on social media, and this went viral yesterday, that a chief in Hemang was allegedly killing a man for ritual purposes. What can you tell us about that?
What we do know is that this woman whose identity has been withheld by the Regional Police Command is still in police custody. She was picked up yesterday by the officials of the regional CID and straight to the regional headquarters. Himai is in the Fabre municipality of the Ashanti region, and this video came about as a result of clashes between sections of the youth in the community and then the chief of the town. So police, upon picking this video on social media, went ahead to look for this woman who supposedly ran commentary over this video, suggesting that the chief of the town was at that time slaughtering a human being. But police got to know that it was rather a ram that was being slaughtered at that moment, but the woman misinformed the public. I have been speaking to sources at the Regional Police Command, and what they tell me is that the woman is still in custody. As to whether she will be arraigned at the court, it's still not clear because officials say they have been interrogating her, so we should give them some time between now and probably midday to see the kind of decision that will be taken over this woman's future.
Very well. Thank you so much. John Teria is my colleague in the Ashanti region. He's with Inshira FM. You're watching News Desk on the Joy News channel with me, Araba Kumsin. We're taking a short break for business. Darryl will bring us business later. But in business, cocoa processing company calls for local bank support in order to stop loan syndication.
So today, we just want to let the banks understand that they need to come and support in the form of credit facility so that they can then get a reciprocal value